Alright, shalom. Shalom. Alright, brother Kumo, from the sky, from the east, give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
I want to say job of honor to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, gave an example to Israel, right man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessing to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, we GMS Memphis Camp. Also, we got the beloved brothers from Nashville, coming to break bread in the spirit of power of Yahweh Shai. All right, we're going to get into it. I'm going to hand to the brother top of the box. Hope you brothers and sisters be edified. But we lay the law down, man. You got it out. All right, you go ahead. Open up.
It's Job 20, verse 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short. Start at 4. Come. Job 20 and 4, it reads, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right, the triumphing of the wicked and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Right, and America embodies the foundation of the wicked. Okay, America is the foundation of the wicked, because this is where ultimately the sinful kingdom that the Heavenly Father is going to bring judgment to. Okay, and the standard of the earth is all wickedness because of Esau Edom, who is the wicked. You know, when you go into the book of Malachi, how we know when you read in the Bible that it's a particular nation of people that is deemed the wicked, and right now the wicked are triumphing, meaning they're doing what? They're successful. They're being praised and honored and glory and worship. Okay, so this is only temporary. All right, as we out here on this Sunday, so-called Memorial Day weekend, and you know, this is supposed to be the time to celebrate the fallen soldiers and veterans of America. Well, it won't be a memorial for America. Okay, they're going to perish. Okay, this time that they have to dominate and rule the earth is going to come to an end, and it's going to be a brutal end. Go ahead.
Verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
And as his heads are reaching into the clouds, he's beginning to see his demise. All right, so-called UFOs, all right, is ultimately the destruction is going to come upon Esau Edom in America. And he got his U.S. Space Force, all right, patrolling the heavens, and the things that he's seeing in the heavens, he don't like it, man. All right, it's not comforting to him to know that there's a power above him, flying above his head, that he can't figure out. Because the way that these so-called unidentified flying objects are moving, he can't mimic it. You know, he has no answer for it. So it automatically makes him what? Uncomfortable. You know, because for so long, he has been the dominating force in the earth. And, you know, nobody's seemingly, no other nation of people has seemingly been able to overthrow him. Go ahead, bro.
Done. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream.
Right, the American dream gonna fly away. Okay? Because, you know, that's the theme of the earth. for the nations that be around the planet. You know, everybody wanna come and live that American dream, right? You know, so-called life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You know, so-called everybody's created equal, so-called land of opportunity. All right, you know home of the brave, land of the free. You know, it's just the opposite. It's the home of the cowards and the land of the bond. The land of, this is spiritual evil. All right, and Esau Edom is making it a point to deceive you and to get comfortable living in his cesspool of wickedness, man. You know, some more your point. All right, go ahead. Okay.
He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Right. So you ain't gonna remember. It's like a dream that you wake up from that you can't even remember enough to tell anybody. You know you had a dream last night, but man, you can't remember what it was about. And that's the spirit because Nebuchadnezzar, all right, the king of Babylon, had a dream that ultimately was prophesying the downfall and the destruction of America. But what happened when he woke up? He couldn't remember the dream. Okay, so the modern day Babylonians and the modern day Nebuchadnezzar is the nation of Edom. Esau Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. Beginning with who? The elites, the Rothschilds. Okay, they are the ones that ultimately sit in the power seat of the nation of Edom. They're in that power seat, man. Okay, they're the aristocratic class of Edomites. You know, now you got the low-level Edomites who are not partaking in that royal bloodline. You know, they wicked too. They gonna get it, man. All right. You got a lot of them. They have different means of revenue. I mean, you got some of them. It's just bombs. Hey, like a lot of jakes. You know, don't got a pot to piss in. But at the end of the day, the Lord is not dealing with individuals. As a whole. All right, he judge nations as a whole. You know, he as a whole, the entire nation of Edom gonna have to be judged, man. All right, get a brother hold on deck, Isaiah 63, whatever brother's got. Go ahead. He has something loaded. Go ahead and bring it out.
This is Job chapter 14 and verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, his days are determined. Esau, Edom, in America, days are determined. Everything has to come to an end. Everything that embodies wickedness must come to an end. The only things that have an everlasting memorial are those things that embody righteousness. Are those and those things that embody righteousness. Okay? The Lord said, the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike. They shall be punished together. You know, so everything that you see that's been set up in America, from the holidays, the way that the calendar is kept, you know, the days of the week, the months, you know, it's all set up to be celebrated and kept and worshipped in the name of wickedness. You know, so all of it has to be done away with. He ain't gonna just do away with Esau Edom and leave his museums and leave his you know, his holidays. No, everything that the so-called self-proclaimed white man has set up will be destroyed and be forgotten and never be remembered in the kingdom of heaven. Right. Okay, go ahead.
It says in Job chapter 14 and verse 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So there's only so far that he's going to be able to go and rule in the planet Earth and governing the people. Okay, give me Sirach 17, right? Give me Sirach 17. because you got to understand how these empires were set up from the Egyptians until now. You know, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans. You know, all of these empires that were set up with some form of wickedness and idol worship, and the Lord's people were partaking in that. And as the remnant of those people, the Israelites, would turn to the Lord and ask for salvation and ask for the Lord to deliver them, he would take those empires down. So now we in the time where this very empire today, America, this dominant empire in the earth, okay, is going to be taken down because the prayers of the saints are going up. You know, as he raped, robbed, and murdered the so-called Native Americans, the first people that inhabited this land, he stole this land. Okay? He stole this land, he stole the resources, everything that he has obtained so far as his dominance in the earth, he got it through rape, robbery, and murder. And his blessing. So, yeah, the sword, the sword was his blessing, and that's how he got it. Okay, because the Lord said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. We'll get that next. Give me that 17, and then get Revelation 13, 9, and 10.
Sirach 17 and 17, it reads, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people.
Right, so the Heavenly Father, he set up nations, okay? And it said, for in the division of the nations, he set a ruler over every people, just like China has their government and their prime minister, North Korea, you know, Egypt, so forth and so on. You know, every nation has a king or some sort of hierarchy government that rules over it, right? But what did he say about Israel? Go ahead.
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
Meaning the nation of Israel will not be ruled over by heathens. Okay? The Lord said, you are his chosen people, a special people. Get that real quick, right? Deuteronomy. He said, you are above all nations upon the face of the earth. Because in actuality, the Lord only chose one people to govern and rule the earth in righteousness. Okay? And out of those nations that you see on the planet earth, Israel is the Lord's choice to govern the whole earth by his standard of living, which that's why he gave us a book, all right, for us to go into and understand the righteous deeds of living. And those are the things that are going to ensure that life is sustained. It's sustained, that it keeps going. Because the scriptures say, if this man, this wicked man that's ruling the earth right now, is not destroyed and taken out of the way, no flesh shall be saved. Go ahead, bro.
It's Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power.
Read it verbatim.
It says Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right. So this whole concept of equality and everybody was created equal, that's not in God's laws. That's just not the reality. Okay? The Lord has everything set up in order. When you go into the animal kingdom, all the animals in the jungle are not on the same level. Okay? There's predators, there's prey, there's hierarchies. Okay? So that's the same way the Lord set up the people on the earth. Okay? Everybody has a different, really everybody has a different purpose. Give me 2nd Ezra. Go ahead and get what's already loaded, but give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. Go ahead and get whatever y'all got loaded.
2nd Ezra 5 and 27. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people.
Yep.
And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
That's it. So he gave Israel a law that will be approved of all. Okay? Now, of course, America is supposed to have its laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That was it's supposed to have this constitution that was so-called based upon the Holy Bible, but they don't keep the laws that's in the Holy Bible. You know, they take this book and they swear in their governors, their presidents. If you go to court, you have to swear in on the Bible. But then you got homosexuals running rapid in the earth. Okay? You got adultery, you know, being condoned in the earth. You got all forms of wickedness being kept in America in the name of God. Like on the money, it's in God we trust. Well, that's a different God. Okay, because the word God means power. And in actuality, the God that you worship in America, if you're not worshiping the Lord in spirit and truth, the Holy Bible, and the words that are kept in the Bible shows us the image, the true image of God. And if you're not in tune with that, you're not in tune with the true power. You're in tune with a false God, an antichrist. All right? Because the God, like I was speaking of, that's on the money, that's actually the so-called self-proclaimed white man. He set himself up to be God. Right? Now, at the end of the day, the Most High, he has his spirit of righteousness working in the earth to wake up those people whom he has chosen to himself, all right, to rule over all his creation. But it begins, of course, with his only begotten son who's in the heavens right now, okay? But his spirit is gathering the rest of that governing body in the earth through his word, right? So let's get 2 Ezra 6, right? Okay. Get 2 Ezra 6 and start at 54.
Come. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures.
Right, Adam, who thou madest Lord over all thy creatures.
It says, of him come we all.
So we all come of Adam. So a lot of people say, well, we all God's people, right? We all God's creation, but Lord didn't choose all people to be in the same position. Okay? There's a hierarchy. All right, there is a particular order that he's put all nations in. Go ahead.
It says of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also of whom thou hast chosen. That's Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, because thou madest the world for our sake.
There it is. So the world was ultimately set up to be dominated, ruled, and governed for Israel's sake. All right? For his chosen people. Go ahead. That's all I wanted on there. Back them up.
Yep. 1 Peter 2, verse 9, it reads, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Yeah, there ain't no top of my feet, but I do Deuteronomy 7 and 6. All right, but the Lord have brought us out of darkness to his marvelous light. That's how I was speaking on their gathering. Because their gathering happened by what? By the word. As the word is going forth. It's where we're not turning to the Most High Lord, but it would please him. All right, this pleased the Lord as these little sanctuaries being set up on the four corners of the earth, man. All right, but the Lord had made us a peculiar people. You know, we are a treasure to him for himself. You know?
Yeah, we're showing forth his praise. You know, meaning we're proclaiming his word, and that's what he places above all things. You know, the Lord, his reputation is the most precious thing unto him. So he chose a particular people, all right, to withhold and establish his reputation in the earth. And what is his reputation? Righteousness, justice. Okay? Go ahead. Whatever brothers got, go ahead.
The house said, man, he judge and he what? He judge and he make war. You know, from you going to where war, as in the Exodus 3 and 15, that war go back to action and bloodshed, right? All right, that's what the Lord delight in. You know, somebody he delight in judgment. He not say just go forth every day. know, judgment go forth every day, man. The Lord is known by his judgment. He what? He execute. So what you think gonna happen to Babylon the Great? All right, Babylon the Great gonna be judged, man. A horrible judgment. All right, must need so. All right, what? All the wickedness and all the abomination. That's why the righteous is crying out. You go into Ezekiel 9 and 4. All right, the old men that sign cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. This is a sign of crying. As we continue to do lessons and videos and on the highways and the hedges, this is a sign of crying to the Lord. How long? You know? How long we got to deal and put up with this wickedness, man? As we desire the kingdom of heaven, we desire a new earth, a new heaven that dwells in righteousness, a new rulership. You know what I'm saying? How long? You know? But like, we started out with Job 5, the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. All right? And we at the time that Esau is going to be destroyed and Jacob's beginning that following, man. All right? It's going to be an everlasting kingdom where it say a word without end. No need that we be shamed. All right? You got it up. That Revelation.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power.
Hey, and talking about quoted, because you got that Isaiah 63, talking about that power for. Because this speaking that Yahweh shot. Go ahead.
And the earth was lightened with his glory.
Go ahead.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
See that? All nations have drunk of that wine.
Right.
All right, got in bed with Babylon. You see that? They drunk the wrath of her fornication. So what's going to happen? They got to receive the same judgment. It said hands doing the hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. So for you other nations that y'all think y'all gonna get away, China think they gonna escape. You know what I'm saying? They gonna escape. You know, Israel think you gonna escape. You're not gonna escape the judgment. You so-called Africans, y'all not gonna escape the judgment of the Lord. All right, the Lord got something special for you. All right. Go ahead.
It says, continue on, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
You see, the kings of the earth, that's talking about speaking on. You know how the Lord has set up rulers over every country. All right, them the kings of their earth. That's the kings of their empire. And they got in bed with Babylon the Great.
Right.
Go ahead.
And through the abundance of her delicacies. It's like, I skipped the line. It says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
Yeah, see, who they get rich out for? They get rich out who? Niggas. The Israelites, the 12 tribes, man.
Right.
All right? How America was made great? Off the backs of who? The Negroes. You know, Israel, man. That's how America became great. Had their head start, you know? Free labor. The merchants.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right. Ultimately, they got rich, like Bob was saying, off the backs of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? You know, pretty much free labor. Free labor, man. You know, free labor, working Jake, sun up to sundown. You know, no retribution. Okay. Yeah. But the Lord said that they gotta pay for that. The Lord said they gotta pay for that, right? Got a precept real quick. We'll go back to the Hold it. This Baruch. Read that abundance of my of delicacies right quick, right?
Revelation 18 and 4. Well, it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right. So it's talking about how these different kings and these different nations have gotten rich. It says through the abundance of her delicacies, right? It's Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy. Okay? So when you go into the word delicacy, it means strength. Okay, so the strength of all these empires, specifically America, has always been you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Spanish. You are the reason that they wax rich and wax great. Why? Because you are the sons of God. You are the innovators, the creators. You're the treasures. You're the Lord's treasure. Okay, you have the spirit of creation. Okay, and the Lord's elect. All right, they went into captivity too. The elect was there with the Most High, Shine, and the angels in the beginning when all things were created. So how much more now in this time, when you look at these empires and everything that's been established, from the stoplight, all right, you know, everything appliance that is every appliance and everything that makes the society thrive was created by so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men. But do you reap any benefits? Do you reap any revenue? Do you receive any revenue for these things? No, you don't really even get credit for inventing it. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 10:16, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
Right, the portion of Jacob, the seed of Jacob, is not like these other nations. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're better than these other nations. But why are you amongst all these nations? Why are you at the bottom? Why overall are you at the lowest conditions? Okay? Because at the end of the day, you look at the entertainment industry, you look at the music industry, you look at the fighting, the sports, the top fighters, the top athletes, you dominate that. That's big business for these heathens, man. See, that's going back to that strength, the abundance of her delicacy. And even the foods, you know, Ishikar, you got more Mexican restaurants in every major city than any other, like in any other, you know what I'm saying? You probably go through every major city and it's at least 100 Mexican restaurants.
They cooking their soul too. They ain't got no big mama now. They back up in the kitchen, man. Every year's come back there. Look, man, yeah, who made this? Who made this, man?
Yo.
Look at the man in the car. See, brother, you like it. You know, they the ones that doing it. That's why, hey, really, Esau, he can't afford to, you know what I'm saying, push Jake out the way and just be like, all right, we got this. Even though he in that spirit, you ain't gonna do it. Yeah, you ain't got no flavor.
Right, he needs the salt.
He needs the salt.
All the buildings and shit. Structure food without Jake, America wouldn't be nothing without the Israelites, man. But it goes back to what? You know what I'm saying? Go back to the country. Let me get wisdom, South here. Go back to the labor. I'm talking about speaking on that labor.
His wisdom is Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Right, like I was speaking on earlier, you know, talking about his excellency reaching into the heavens. When he take his space expeditions and he go and he look through his powerful telescopes and his Air Force radars search the heavens, he's seeing the strangeness of our salvation. The chariots of the Most High, the so-called UFOs, is what's going to deliver us from the destruction that's going to come upon America. And at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to be remembered about America is it being destroyed. Nobody's going to remember Memphis, Tennessee, Beale Street, Bergen Street. Nothing about America is going to be remembered except its destruction. Because it's going to be the greatest destruction that any kingdom on the planet Earth has ever suffered. Because the greatest wickedness that has ever been done by any kingdom on the planet Earth has been done right here in America. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another angel, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Right, that's the Holy Spirit. Okay, which that same voice is going out right now through the mouth of the prophets. Okay, and it's been going out from generation to generation through a remnant of the Lord's chosen people. Pretty much telling you to detach yourself from the wickedness that these kingdoms embody. Okay? It's the spirit of the prophets say is subject unto the prophets. So now, the reason that we are out here today is so you can be awakened to righteousness and understand the judgment that's coming upon the wicked before it comes and you fall victim to it. We are telling you to repent and come out of this this wine, like this same chapter up a couple verses said, don't take part of the wine of the wrath of the fornication of Babylon. Okay? Going into what? The sins. Go ahead.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins."
I also charity. It speaks about come up hither, shut the door about thee. All right, because that's how, like talking about speaking on, that's how we're gonna be delivered. The IFO, because they identified in the scriptures as our salvation vehicles. There's no other way that you're gonna leave Babylon. All right, no other way you can be saved by what? The chariots, man. All right, being beamed up. You know, you got it out.
It says that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah, you want to be partakers of that thermonuclear missile. All right, because that's what's coming. You see, as they make war. All right, we seeing World War III being ruled up. All right, this is the Lord's plan. All right, when you go into Joel to gather the nation. You see that? This is the Lord's plan, man. Go ahead, huh?
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yeah, you want to receive her plagues, man, because it's going to burn. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5, Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
And we was talking about speaking on that. All right, her sins have reached unto heaven. The Lord had enough. All right, then when the brother brought out Job 14:5. See, he already reached his peak. You know, the Lord had enough, man. That's why he said he must suffer us to dwell in Babylon any more longer. The prophets is out here, man. The Lord has gathered the elect, gathered the 1/3 of the women, men, the children that believe. All right, and guess what? He gonna do away with this place. All right.
If I can add, the sins of Esau, Edom reaching into heaven. If you go into individuals like Elon Musk and these different scientists that's aspiring to go into the heavens and reach other planets, they want to set up, they want to further their wickedness outside of the realm of earth. And the Lord said, no, okay, he's not going to allow you. You got motherfuckers like Bill Gates that want to blow up the moon. You know, talking about destroying the sun. So you're talking about heavenly celestial bodies that you're threatening the supreme power of the universe, which are philosophies. Okay, so that's like literally how his sins are reaching into heaven. Because now he wants to threaten the heavenly life forces.
Right.
What type of motherfucker want to destroy the sun and the moon and go and destroy planets? What gives you the right? What gives you the right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, I read in the article, Esau, he want to make it Jake like Satan times all year. Dog and early. You know, that's quick. So how really the press gonna go? You know what I'm saying? All things about around witness when we deal with Esau, man. But guess what? His sin got reached up to the heaven. You see, the Lord said what? It touching his witness. So the prophets out here uncovering their veil. You know, exposing him for who we are. You know? But it's all tied to what? Babylon being destroyed, man. We got to go quickly.
Let's stay on task, bro. Yeah, let's hold it, bro. Hold it in the spirit. Let's stay on task. We're doing a lot of skipping around. Go ahead, bro.
Get like 3 more on that. Go ahead.
Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her
You
iniquity.
see that? The Most High remember. When you go in the Psalm, what it say? Remember, Edom. What is Psalms 140?
This Psalms 137.
137. Yeah. Remember. You know, remember Edom. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And we still reward. All right? That cup.
Hey, get Revelation 13:9 and 10, what we called earlier after that.
Slavery.
Reward her even as she has rewarded you.
You see that? That's what he rewarded us with that cup. But guess what? He got to drink of that cup. See,
Right.
it's a shameful thing now that so-called white man want to listen to and swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. All right? That they got to go into captivity just as they led us in captivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 37 gonna come into full effect. All these curses will come upon our enemy and those that hate people. You see that? But that's a hard pill to swallow, but nigga, you gotta swallow. Or guess what? We gonna do it how you did us and open your motherfucking mouth and force it down your throat. Either or. You know what I'm saying? Either or. You gonna swallow this pill.
Right.
All right, you gotta drink of this cup, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Again, Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And you ain't down with this, the Lord gonna destroy you too.
Right.
All right? The Lord will destroy you too. You ain't down with this, man. If you don't want to see the downfall of your enemy. All right? The Lord gonna mess you up.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
And double unto her double.
See, double. Go ahead.
And double unto her double according to her works.
According to her works, man. We see the works of Esau, man. How he did our people, man. All right, going back in time of slavery. Even to this day. All right, we see that. But guess what? He gonna have to drink of that cup double, man. You see? Because what the 1 Thessalonians 1:6 say? Sin is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense. Recompense go back to payback. Those that troubled us. You see? The Lord gonna fuck them up, man. But we gotta be patient. We gotta wait on the wrath of the Lord. Then he gonna set us up in power to rule. Because we can't do nothing. We can't fight against the Most High because this is planned. We can't fight against Eve. We step on the Lord's foot. We try to take routes our own hand. The Lord said, what? The vengeance are healed. So we got to chill and wait until Big Bro come down, all right, to get the first lick, and then we jump in. You know, that's how it's going to go, man. Go ahead.
And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. She got to drink of that cup, man. That cup is talking about slavery.
Right.
All right. Just sit on that. Go ahead.
How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, and Babylon's a proud nation. You see? And live deliciously because here it is, they golden cup. As it speaks about in Jeremiah, all right, Babylon had became a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Go ahead.
It says, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Woo, so much turmoil and sorrow give her. Go ahead.
For she said in her heart, I sit a queen.
See that? A hoe.
And then no
All right,
widow.
a prostitute. As is what they go into all nations, all countries. You see that? What they did, Micah 2, and 5 should never keep it at home. This evil. Then Habakkuk 2 and 5. That's evil. He never satisfied. Right? Just like a hoe. Go ahead.
And am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, see, that's their mindset. And that their house is gonna continue forever, like Talk about was saying, they want to expand. You know, they want to expand their wickedness. Talking about they going to Mars. You know, they want to expand. No, the Lord ain't gonna allow that.
Right.
All right, the Lord gonna catch you and choke the shit out you. You know, go ahead.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Woo. Go ahead.
Death and mourning and famine.
Right, and it's the time. We're in this season. All right, the Lord will do a roll reversal, man.
Right.
All right, get that Revelation 13:9. Oh, you finish out.
And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Uh-oh, that's it. That's the point. She gonna be utterly burnt with fire. What fire? Thermonuclear missiles. All right, ICBM missiles, man. And concentrated fire from the lasers. All right, the chairs gonna be shooting out.
Right.
Beating people to powder in his presence. You hear me? As they gonna build, the Lord said, "What? He gonna throw it down." Right. Go ahead.
For strong is the Lord power.
Right, strong is the Lord power.
Who judgeth her?
And who judges her? Not the Lord say he judges and make war. You got the Revelation.
No, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
And it's so beautiful though. Don't that feel good? You know what I'm saying? To understand, you get righteous payback. You know how, you know, on the corner says somebody hit you and run, you chase a nigga all day, and then here it is, somebody calling like, come on, get your lick back. Man, that felt good. That's how the Lord, that's how the Lord gonna do it, man. Yeah. Get back with the righteous. Go ahead,
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Any man can understand. We all have it. All right? But can you understand this? Can you get this? Do you believe this? Go ahead.
Verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
And the
sword.
Lord so cold, like you were speaking on earlier. He that live by the sword shall die by the sword. The Lord cold because here it is. He gave Esau that blessing. So okay then, since you want a blessing, you already lied. You tell me the truth. You know that you gave away the birthright. You want to come and try to lie? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna give you the sword. Not knowing your blessing was your destruction, your curse. You know what I'm saying? The Lord cold is man. The Lord cold, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Be killed with the sword.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saint.
Right. Here is the patience and the faith of the saint. Because here it is. This is what we're waiting on. Yeah, it's just saying Isaiah 14 and 21. That's the first slaughter for his children, for the niggas of their forefathers. All right, but they gonna rise, go possess the land. See, or build a place for cities anymore. All right. Go ahead. Keep going. Lord cold, man.
And it says in
all right. Go ahead.
And it says in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, going into America's government, Democrats and Republicans, right? And ultimately everything that Esau Edom speaks to America is blasphemy against the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
It says in verse 12, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
Right, the first beast before Esau Edom set up America was the Roman Empire, okay, and the Greek Empire, okay, which this is the modern day Greco-Roman Empire reincarnated, and the same infrastructure and power and the Senate, you know, everything that it used in the Roman Empire to govern the people is using today, because the Democrats and Republicans go back to the Romans, plebeians, and patricians.
And it says, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Yeah, causes everything in the earth to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And you worship the first beast subliminally. You know, when you keep these holidays, you know, when you even when you get up and you look at your calendar and you read the days of the week, when you look at the months of the year, the different holidays, the different ceremonies, the different sporting events, all of that is in reverence and honor of the first beast Roman Empire system. You know, the malls, you know, the marketplaces, all that goes back to the Roman Empire, right? So if you are so spiritually dead to the government that you are being ruled over by, then by default you worship it. You know, that's going back to you being drunk off of that philosophy, drunk off of that wine, because you don't even know the origin of the shit that's being dictated in your life. Go ahead, bro.
And it says in verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth.
Yeah, so through his military, this beast flexes his might, right? With the different wars, specifically World War I, World War II, okay, especially World War II, when he dropped the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now he established himself as the superpower. Nobody's stronger than America. Nobody has a greater military than America. Debo, you know, pretty much set himself up as the Debo on the block. Now when you hear him riding down the street on that bicycle, you tucking your shit in. You know, and that's the other nations. When Debo come through these countries, America, and drop their plane in land, where they bow down. Yeah. You know, you can have whatever you want. Right. So that's a form of worship through him flexing his military might. Read the beginning of that verse and keep going.
And it says in Revelation 13, verse 13, and it reads, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Right. That's going into the atomic bomb he dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? And that was just the beginning of it, because he continuously does that. Right? Go ahead.
And it says in verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
So it's telling you how he's been living by the sword. Remember, we started with Revelation 13, 9, and 10. He that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. So it's getting into his system, his government, his military might, his power, and it's telling you how he uses this to rule the world. Okay? Go ahead.
And it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay? Which the beast goes into what? NATO and the EU, which is a conglomerate of nations, okay, specifically, predominantly Edomites, okay? But you got these other nations, which you read in Revelation 18, that's got in the bed with this horse, okay? So now you got these allies, Esau even got these allies, which he had in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, you had a whole conglomerate of different kingdoms that was being ruled over by Esau Edom that served as tributaries, you know? Go ahead.
And it says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right. So the image to the beast in the Roman Empire, they was establishing a one world order. They're doing it today. That's why on the back of the dollar bill, the language is in Latin, which is one of the languages of the Roman Empire, telling you that Novos Ordo Seclorum, all right? Pretty much New World Order. And then it's talking about in the name of God. In God we trust. They're doing this. They claim they're establishing a one world government in the name of God. Okay? Which they're the adversary They're the complete opposite of the world order that the Most High wants to establish. Because the Most High is going to establish a one world order in righteousness. That's it. Go ahead.
Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So that power is about to get into what? The mark of the beast. Right? So now he has control over your lives. You worship his system. Everything that you need essentially in life, you have to go to him for it. Water, food, the basic necessities of life, you have to go to this guy, this man for, all right, this wicked man for. So his money system that he set up, you are bound by it, right? Because you need his money to pay for your resources, your essential needs. So now he can create a new way of currency and commerce that dictates your life, right? It's about to get into it. Go ahead.
Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand.
Lead them into captivity. Lead them into captivity. See, this is the new way. See, because we're in captivity, but he wants to further his grip, his shackles. He wants, because see, now people, they look at it like they have accepted philosophy of them being in the land of the free, right? They've accepted that, oh, I'm free, especially Jake. They think they're free, not knowing that they're wretched, miserable slaves to a government, okay? To a wicked government. Now, he's like, all right, I got them right where I want them. I got their mind, I got their spirit, they worship of everything that I give them, so far as a way of life. They love the cultures, they love rap music, they love, they even love sodomy, you know? They love everything. So now, I got their spirit. Because the money is what he controls. In order to make you happy, you wanna take his gifts, right? His gifts. The scripture say that a gift destroyed the heart. So you want to take the hip hop culture and make it a means to get rich. You want to take his entertainment in the sports world. So you'll do anything that he asks you to do in order to get it, right? So he got you. But now he's like, oh, that ain't enough. I want total, I need to tighten up the grip. Now he wanted to tighten up them chains and them shackles, and the ultimate way is gonna be through the mark of the beast. Right? Go ahead.
Going back into verse 16, and he caused them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right. See? Now, the hands and the forehead. You see? That's ultimately the MOTB, the microchip, right? But think about it. Shackles around your neck, around your hands. But he gonna use the chip. You don't have to put the physical shackles on you, because now with that chip, he can do what? He can dictate your every move. He can control you, just like we got them chains on our neck, and our ancestors, when they went through slavery, how he had the chains on our ancestors' neck. That's the new modern day slavery, man. But that's ultimate control. But now he know your thoughts. You know, he know all your habits. You know, he can cut it on and cut it off.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
You should make a point back to that brand. You know, Jay gonna get brand.
A stamp, because you go into the Quran, right? But brother don't even want to pull it up, because that's the spirit you said, that stamp, that brand. Because in the time of slavery, slave masters would brand their slaves to show that that slave belonged unto them. Because slaves would run away And if a slave got so far away from the slave master's plantation, he actually he could actually deem his freedom because could nobody claim him. So when they caught him, you know, they branded him. So shit.
The shirt up.
Yeah.
Oh, if I got a brand on his shoulder
Yeah.
or something. Oh, you belong to Johnson.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You belong to Wilson.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
So through the mark of the beast, taking that mark, you're saying that I belong to who?
Yeah.
Belong to Esau, Edom, the wicked, the beast.
Go ahead, yeah, man, this evil. You know, but like I say, it's prophecy.
You know, and that's what the Lord say. He had to intervene. He's got to intervene. He's gonna make an intercession, right? The Lord is gonna upset him because when you read Sirach 17, it said, over the nations of all the earth, the Lord set a ruler over every people, but Israel is his portion. So the Lord not gonna allow Esau to accomplish domination over his people.
Only so far. Because prophecy gotta be fulfilled. As I said, he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to bring the click. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to tighten the grips up. All right, because first and foremost, you got to get number 28 to 48. Go ahead and get there right. That's going to the case. You know, but it's gonna be more hectic and more heavier. All right, but times to come when you ain't got nothing to depend on. You ain't got no income. You know what I'm saying? You striving like Marvin. You know, trust ain't need to have about shot. You know, then that's when the test gonna come. That's the trial of your faith. All right, whether you're gonna stand boldness and continue in the faith, or you're gonna give up, or see that Karag and die. You know?
And brother Job, where he's about to feel his belly.
20. Yep, go ahead, Doc.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
In hunger.
In thirst.
And in thirst.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness.
And in want.
Hunger, food,
right?
You need money to pay for that,
right?
Right? What else? Hunger.
And in thirst.
Thirst, water. You need money to pay for that.
Yep.
Nakedness, clothes, shelter. You need what? Money to pay for that.
Sure can't buy with sin. Damn sure you can't take a white woman up there. Hey, I give you her for some water. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Food.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take the white girl up there and say, like you were saying on your other video, I just killed you, that nigga, man. Let me go get you to post out. Right. You can't do that. You take the bit of sin and you want to go tell him, just look at some. No.
That's business.
Come on, bro. That don't make sense. No, bro. You know, it's the all about you. That's what it is.
But first off, this whole thing is deception. So if people start, if that was even logical, people will rebel against it. Because see, his thing is to sneak attack. So he's going to make it seem like, oh, this is the new wave of technology. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. He gotta make it.
Look good.
He gotta make it look good. He gotta dress it up and package it. That's it.
We go back to Genesis 3, pleasant to the eyes, to eat.
Exactly.
And we're spiritually
exactly.
Pleasant to the eyes.
Beautiful.
You know?
He saw that it was good. He saw that it was good.
Yeah, right. It was good.
So he gotta package it up for people to look at it like it's good. So why would it be sin?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set the fuck up.
Yeah, but like, look, you see how the curses fell on us, right? The slavery, all right, to this day, but wait till time comes, it's gonna get worse.
Right.
You know, it's gonna get more hectic.
So, like, if I may, we already seen a foreshadow of this with the familiar disease.
Right.
You know, because they ran, you know, like the LDS Roma said in that video, you know, all the so-called white men did was blow on you niggas. You know, they ran straight to it. Oh, my job. They got nervous. They ransacked all the stores.
Yeah.
Everything was just through. So when this chip actually gets implemented, man, you people are finished.
Yeah, it's gonna take a world for a spin.
Yep.
That's why it's gonna be chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody cut off God.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody cut off God, so it's gonna be motherfuckers just running and, you know what I'm saying, commit all types of foul acts, man. Because they ain't gonna have no way, they have no understanding, all right, of prophecy.
Like you said, the Rona was the trial run.
Yeah, that was trial.
Yeah.
And guess what? This time,
Fail.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But we still here, right?
Yeah.
And we still happy, right?
Brothers got their
Yeah,
jobs,
you know what I'm saying?
houses,
Right.
cars.
But did we do that?
No.
No. All right, because faith is in you. How about Shema Shai? Remember, this is a test, man. Called temptation.
Right.
All right, go ahead with that, John.
This is Deuteronomy 20:48.
Uh,
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right, our enemy. Why would you trust your enemy? Don't make sense. Go ahead.
Because you don't got no faith in no higher power. Because your enemy is your God.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Against thee in hunger and in thirst
Yeah.
and in nakedness and in want of all
See,
things.
the most of all things. So yeah, he gonna cut a lot of things out. But ultimately, this is the Heavenly Father. You know, because he said he gonna cause the work for the land to see. He said he gonna drive the storehouses. You know, then his son appear empty. This is the power of our Lord doing it, but he's using his tool. His tool is Esau,
The people of his curse.
that's the Lord called, man. He using him.
The people of his curse, man. Going back to Isaiah 34, he say, his sword shall bathe in heaven and come down upon our dunya and the people of his curse. So the people that is talking about in Deuteronomy 28 that's dictating the curses is Esau Edom.
Yeah.
Right? And he said, you're going to have to go to him in want and need of all things. It's no coincidence that the mark of the beast, we read Revelation 13:16, says, in order to buy or sell, you got to take his mark.
You know, it's no other way. You know what I'm saying? That's why the prophets, you know, the men of the Lord, the elect, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to depend on the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. As it said in Isaiah, we shall eat, we shall drink. All right, but those going to be hungry, you know, talking about thirsty. You know, our faith, our trust, God will have to rely on the Lord. How we going to survive?
We got to overcome the curses.
That's it.
And the only way to overcome the curses is to abide in his righteousness.
That's it.
We can't fall victim to the people of his curse. If they saying, oh, we're going to have to get you to commit to us being your God in order for you to live. The Lord says, thou shalt not have any other God before me. Go ahead.
But Babylon is great. Like you said, they keep this tradition. This is a tradition. You know what I'm saying? Jay keeping these holidays, these feast days. This is tradition. You know? But suddenly, guess what? It's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, as you celebrating Memorial Day and the 4th of July, you celebrating the triumphing of the wicked.
Yeah.
You celebrate, you know, your demise and your destruction ultimately. You celebrating you being under the foot of your damn oppressor.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, celebrate his victory.
and he give you a day off just so you can do it.
Right. Thanksgiving.
Took out
You
the
celebrating the, you know what I'm saying? You celebrating the victory of E.
Niggas go buy $1,000, $1,500 worth of fireworks and pop that shit on their lawn. Wake up the next morning, gotta slave again. Damn, get this shit up.
But what they still in slavery when they have them, like Jake simple, man, but it gives Jake that spirit of murder, a vision of being free. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what it is. You know, Jake got that mind that I am free, but really not, you're not free. You know what I'm saying? As you were speaking on, it's like a trained dog.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? From a puppet, oh no, to a big, you got to train, you got to whip his ass, you don't do shit right here, this right here, do this, you do that.
Sit when I say,
You know what I'm saying?
and stay when I say.
Right, so when he get older, you ain't even gotta have a leech on him no more.
Yeah,
He can walk right by your side because he already know.
yeah. It's like Jake just had his dog.
Yeah, you know what
He had
I'm
no
saying?
leash on.
He ain't had no leech on him. But that's what Esau did to you niggas, man.
Yep, right, yep.
But the water he had by Shema Shah, he brought us out of that mindset. He called us out of that darkness, man. And now we understand through the light, which is the wisdom and the understanding of the scriptures.
Right.
Now we see. You know what I'm saying? Now we see, man. And we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. You know, but going right back to the beginning, all right, the triumphant of the wicked is short. It's but for a moment. And we got to continue to come out here in the spirit of prophesying and setting our face against ourselves. You know, because it's prophecy, man. And it started with our Lord and Savior because he the one going to take this devil out of power. not us.
Right.
You know? You got some, you got, what you want?
Yeah.
Did you finish right there?
In Deuteronomy 28 and 48, finishing up, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Type it in Google. You know, Pastor always said, just type it in Google, type in yokes of iron, niggas pop up.
That's the first thing I looked up.
Edomite don't pop up. Islam don't pop up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pop up, man. So them the only race of people, so-called Negroes, had yokes of iron around their necks, man. Facts. The facts works, man. This is documented. You see that? That's on paper. You know? And guess what? The Lord's so cold because it's a remembrance. See, he always wanted us to keep that spirit on us. You know what I'm saying? Of never trusting our enemy, to always meditate terror. You see that? That's man, bro, the Lord's so cold, man.
Hey, if I may add, that's why the Lord said, "No curse should be a sign unto us."
That's it.
And a token. Like for years and years, and like Esau tried to hide it, so that way we can try to be friends and be cool with you. Know that you know that you really done, like you really done
Destroy us.
Destroy us. Destroy it, like the brother said, man.
Hey,
You
look.
really like try to wipe us out.
Yeah.
And you took our court.
That's what the scriptures say. You should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed you.
Until he had destroyed you.
Yeah, right. So he ain't done putting. So I want to everything going back to the mark of the beast. He ain't done destroying you.
Right.
The yoke of iron, he's not done putting it on your neck, your forehead, your hands and your forehead. Because when you go into the MOTB, it's a derivative of iron.
Right.
Because it's probably some type of aluminum, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Right.
But
he's basically sticking it in you with what? Iron, the rocks. You know what I'm saying? So he still, like, he got wiser.
That's it.
All right, into deceiving you, into accepting your destruction. You know, I take the chains. I want to be a slave. You know, because that's how niggas was even coming out of Egypt. Esau, Edom, the modern day Pharaoh, coming out of Egypt. Niggas, I want to go back. Right.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Egypt. You know. Right. And so now we live good, comfortable, but no, being comfortable. Yeah. He made you so comfortable, you accept being his universal product. Yeah. That's it.
To submission.
Yeah. Right. But then I got that word, the term Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. But for you that come out of her, as Revelation 18 said, but for you that come out of her, right, come out of this Babylonian mind state, this state of confusion and chaos, right? And you come to the understanding of the righteous judgment of Yahweh, he's gonna make intercession for you, right? Brother, segue to Job 20, right? The Lord gonna intervene, okay? Because he gonna take this curse that Esau Edom designed for our destruction and make it his own destruction. You see, it's really not for the Lord's elect. It's only for those that are the wicked and those that accept the wicked.
You got it, bro? Job 20 and 23, it reads, when he is about to fill his belly,
Start up.
22.
Yeah.
Yep. Job, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Yeah, the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Right? So the Lord ain't gonna make it to where it's gonna be easy for him to accomplish this, right? Because as you see right now, it's almost like he playing double dutch. And he really want to go ahead and mandate this shit and crash the society, but it's like the Lord got bounds and timings. He got timings because the elect, first and foremost, got to be sealed and come to the knowledge of the Lord's judgment. You know? Go ahead.
he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right. When you go to the wicked there, it's not talking about the actual wicked, it's talking about the laborers. All right. So it's essentially dealing with like the whistleblowers. And I always say it's really dealing with the prophets, because nobody's laboring more than the true prophets of the Lord. Nobody's laboring and seeking out, as to say, how the things of Esau Edom searched out through labor, through the Spirit of the Almighty, through the Holy Spirit. All right, it said the Spirit searches out all things. So the Spirit of the Lord is only really residing within a remnant of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the true Israelites according to the Bible.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
God. Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's it. That's it. And that's ultimately what? The thermonuclear missiles.
Yeah.
All right? Going to Isaiah 34.
You know, I just been telling them get Isaiah 34. Get them out of time. Get Isaiah 34. Yeah, read that again, watch it.
Go on. Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly.
Yeah, when he think he got everything in order. Yeah, as he done went all through all the nations, you know what I'm saying?
And
Push
devoured.
the rock, you know what I'm saying?
And devoured.
And trying to infiltrate the garage. He got it all straight and figured out. He on his way home. You know what I'm saying? Think he finna eat, chill out. Go ahead.
Yep. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon
All
him.
of a sudden, the nation gonna snap out. You know, as say, the nation got mad.
Yeah.
You know, the nation
angry.
The nation gonna get angry. All of a sudden, boom. You know, the Lord gonna put the Spirit on them.
And that's let you know that it's specifically talking about really the time when he mandates the MOT.
Exactly.
That's when he's going to devour the most people at one time. But that's the automatic stamp for destruction. That's it.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say in 1 Peter 5 and 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, goeth about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Which they back up to Psalms 91. We was going over yesterday about the lion and the dragon. Okay? So he's going through these nations and devouring them, but this one specific device is going to allow him to fill his belly. The belly of the beast will be filled like it has never been filled before through the implementing and mandating of the mark of the beast.
Yeah, because that's when the pride gonna really stand out. As in, you remember Nebuchadnezzar, you spoke of Nebuchadnezzar, right?
Yeah.
He was at his peak, he was proud. You know what I'm saying? He was proud.
And the Lord turned him into a base man.
Brought him down. You know
Brought
what
him
I'm
down
saying?
and made him,
Yeah.
turned him literally
To a
into a beast.
Yeah.
You know? But what now? What the Lord gonna do to Esau? Same thing.
Same thing.
But Esau ain't gonna rise
Right.
again.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's over with. He said he gonna leave you no root, no branch. So there's no way that you can come back in power.
Right.
You can't sneak up. You know, you can't put on a whole another identity or none of that. You know, as you've been doing for ages. You know what I'm saying? For captivities.
Not to mention, he gonna have some of the blood of the prophets on his hands. He gonna think that he's usurping authority over the Most High. I gotta kill some of the men of the Lord.
Yep.
You know, the ones that's going out and preaching his message.
Beheaded.
Yeah, he's beheaded them, so he gonna think that he's up.
Yep.
You know, but hey,
The Lord gonna find it.
Like he said, you thought all together I was
That boy said, who said me? Who said me? Nigga, the Lord.
Wisdom Solomon 2 and say, let us see if it be for our time.
yeah.
Number, man. You can't do nothing, just sit back and let the Lord work. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, watch this.
The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him,
Go get this Psalms 9 chapter. That's why I want to follow.
and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right. Why he thinking that he got everything under control. All right. The Lord gonna let the missiles rain upon this place.
Right.
All right. Got to now that I'm not gonna close on that chapter. Get that Isaiah 34.
5.
Yeah.
Isaiah 34 and 4 to 5. And all the host of heaven shall
Start
be.
at 1. I ain't got to just
Right.
start at 1.
Yeah, there ain't no need of quenching it.
Yeah, start at 1 now.
Isaiah 34 and 1.
Like I say, you gotta go and get the me the context.
Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
Right.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, all things that come forth of it.
Right, because the Lord got to make an example, and He got to make His judgment known to the entire world in a augmented sense. But specifically, the righteous judgment is to go through Israel, His people, right? Because at the end of the day, He's going to glorify those that obey and honor His judgment, okay? And He's going to punish everybody else. So when we come down, Lord, we'll be the elect out of those chariots after the Lord has judged the planet Earth. Those nations that go into slavery outside of Esau, Edom, gonna know what it is. They're gonna know that these are the men who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And again, earlier we was talking about what? His reputation. His reputation is what he establishes his name. That's the foundation of the Lord's name is His word. Like, hey, this is what I said I'm gonna do, and this is how I operate. And I ain't gonna never do nothing outside of my word. And we believe, and those that believe and stood on his name and His word is gonna be glorified.
Isaiah 34:2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
The righteous anger. The righteous anger is upon the earth. Go ahead.
And His fury upon all their armies.
Right.
He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them.
That's the UFOs. See them UFOs that y'all seeing all over the news? That's the fury of the Lord about to come down on America. Go ahead.
They're slain also.
Don't get scared now. You know you got your mock jets. You got your missiles. You know y'all ready, right?
Ready.
Y'all ready?
Fully equipped.
You know niggas die every day, right? you gonna stand for your country, right? Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
The mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yes, sir.
So all these armies and their militaries, they're gonna try to fight against the Lord.
Then what's gonna happen?
True.
Because it's already written. You see, the Most High, Yahweh, all right, this is His counsel that was spoken in the heavens before the foundation of the earth. It was already spoken.
Right.
It just got to what? Play out. You know what I'm saying? As we speak into existence, you know, because it was already written in the second Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, how the Lord, how they're gonna fight, or they're gonna be scared. Yeah. But guess what? Dust was what? Still a fight.
And the spirit that and the spirit that the Lord gonna put on them to fight back is them remembering all those times and those battles that they conquered their enemies.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be some nigga that's gonna get his speech.
We can do it.
Hey, he predicted showed you that. Will Smith, remember? He healed that nigga had the motivation speaker then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to gather all the nations and fight against the aliens. Yeah. You know, but in that movie, like I always say, in that movie, they prevail. You know?
Right.
But the Most High movie, you know, but y'all wrote another script, you know, same shit, different toilet.
Right.
Y'all gonna lose this time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna lose horribly too.
Right.
All right, it's gonna be easy for the Lord.
That's gonna be your new memorial.
You know? Yeah.
The new memorial day in the kingdom of heaven concerning America is gonna be the day that it got destroyed. And the great fashion that it got destroyed in. That's gonna be America's memorial.
Yeah.
It's the greatest memorial that's gonna last forever. It's gonna be the destruction of America. Nobody's gonna care about how it got established. Nobody gonna give a shit about Christopher Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci, Hernando de Soto.
Right.
None of your ancestors are gonna be remembered. As a matter of fact, they're gonna go into hardcore slavery. All right, with chains, whips to their back, and foots up their ass. all damn day.
That's right.
That's gonna be, as it say, that is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's gonna be our pleasure.
Yep.
It's beating the hell out of the wicked.
That's right.
Damn.
So this is Isaiah 31 and verse 3. It reads, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and it says, and he that hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
Yep. So the military might of America and Esau Edom is gonna fail, and everybody that trusts in America's might, hope is gonna be destroyed.
No.
Go ahead, bro. Go back to Isaiah. Did you finish Isaiah 34?
You got one. We got two.
I got it quick.
Go ahead.
So Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 41 and 6 to 7. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach.
Yep.
The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Yep. Yep. So all you lower level Edomites, you're gonna suffer destruction. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be like a two-time loser, man. Because go ahead, bro.
I was going to say, I brought that out especially because you talked about certain notable Edomites that had committed atrocities. And right now, they're renowned men in the nation of Edom, but in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be despised.
Right.
Because you're the reason why we getting our asses beat so damn bad.
Yeah, like Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
You know how much praise that he gets in this. Yeah, he gonna be hated.
Yeah.
General Stonewall,
Andrew
George
Jackson.
Washington, Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you niggas got a great memorial in today's kingdom. But you, hey, them Edomites gonna be beating your ass when we ain't beating your. We ain't.
Boy, he's like, you get your I'm saving that ass whooping for later.
They gonna be fighting amongst each other because the curses say, Deuteronomy 37, all the curses that's on us,
Yeah.
like they gonna be warring against each other. Meanwhile, you gotta build. They gonna have to build up the kingdom of heaven, and they gonna be warring against each other. We did it too. We did the same thing. We warring against each other now.
So like that, how you got black on black crime? They gonna have
You might crime.
you have the beef in this shit. They gonna be, you got the white bloods and Christians. So like it's gonna be through.
We gonna set y'all up too. Like y'all set us up.
Let a box out. You got a box with the guns and shit. You know, drop it there. Walk away.
We'll set y'all up.
Y'all get it.
And like y'all set us up. I'll set y'all up to destroy each other.
Hey, that shit gonna be through.
In righteousness.
Yep.
All the right.
I mean, hey, Lazarus in the rich man.
That's it. That's it. Let it purple, man. You know. But right now, it don't look it right now.
Yeah.
You know. But as that vision was set for the point of time, at the end is gonna speak and not lie. So all we gotta do is wait for it, because what is gonna surely come. That's all we gotta do. They gotta wait. Wait patiently. Faith in the faces of the saints, bro. Wait patiently, man. The wrath that come upon. All right, the earth.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
It's Psalms.
And then we go with the 9. Psalm 9.
Yeah, it's right to the point. Psalms 37 and 9. It says, "For evildoers shall be cut off,
Right. See, the evildoer should be cut off. Go ahead.
but those that wait upon the Lord."
Right. Those that wait. See, Babylon the Great don't push his patience. That's why you got restaurants, drive-throughs, microwaves.
Yep.
Because that's like on the go. It's a rush. You can't wait because that's the spirit of what? Esau.
Right.
See, Esau couldn't wait. You know? Even though it was written, Jacob get the blessing, but he couldn't wait. So what he do? He said, shit, hey man, let me get that red meat, man. Don't give a fuck with that done all the way. I'm hungry. I've been in the field all day. What Jacob got the same mindset. Keisha don't know how to really cook. You know, that's why you see McDonald's line long as hell. Burger King and Crystals and Wendy's line long as hell. They ain't got patience to sit there and cook, man. You know what I'm saying? Prep the food and you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
If I may add, and then Esau made it to where you can go in like your Kroger's and get a lasagna that's already made.
And just put it up. And you supposed to make it from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go online and order it, boom.
Yeah, they bring it to you.
I ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom. Hell no. I don't know how they gonna make it. But read that again, but you have to wait. See, the Lord put the spirit on us to have patience. You see that? We gotta learn patience in the truth, man.
Right, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Psalms 37:9, it says, "For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth."
You see that? They ain't gonna inherit the earth, man. We gotta be wise and serpent. See, you gotta use Esau's technique in righteousness, as he's known as a serpent. The serpent, a snake, is patient. But the Lord said we gotta be wiser than that.
Right.
So we gotta use the wisdom and the understanding of what? Of the Bible. We gotta apply it.
Right.
That's how we're gonna conquer. And that's what's gonna make us wait by what? The understanding of prophecy. They gotta be fulfilled. The way they pray not for all these things must come to pass.
Right.
You know, what you gotta do, you gotta wait. You gotta chill out.
Right.
Kick your feet up. Enjoy this movement. You know? Because at the end, they expect the end, we expect it to be what? To be saved, delivered, all right, on the promises the Lord has made. You know? You got it out.
No, I was going to say the best things are worth waiting for. Man.
Yeah.
Good things in life, you know, they come with patience, man.
Yeah.
They don't just come right off, you know, in the blink of an eye, so to speak, man. You
It's
gotta be
right,
patient.
buddy. I need it now.
Right. You gotta be patient, man.
Right. No. So, man, you gotta talk about start at 1, 3 to 7.
This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 1. To the chief musician upon the Lathan of songs of David, I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart, and I will show forth all thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee, and I will sing praise to thy name, O thou Most High.
Right. Say, I will praise you with thy whole heart. The Lord say, what did he say? In all thy ways acknowledge him. You know,
Shall direct my path.
direct thy path. You say thy heart, thy mind, thy heart, with all thy strength. You're supposed to give all your strength and all your might unto the Most High, not to any other nation, not to Esau, Edom, and his beast system, man. Okay? Go ahead.
This Psalms 9 and 3. When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish in thy presence.
Right. When our enemies are turned back, they shall fall and present. They shall fall and perish in thy presence. So we know and we have faith that there's nothing that these heathens, specifically Esau, Edom, can do when the Lord is for us. But we have to have our whole heart turned towards him. No, you can't be playing both sides. One foot in the world. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 9 and 4. But thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sittest in the throne, judging right.
Thou sittest in the throne, judging right. And that's the thing that Esau Edom is not holding. He's not accountable. He's not accountable for the Lord. He's judging everything right. As he goes and he prescribing grievances, making unrighteous decrees, and oppressing the Lord's people and their inheritance. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 9 and 5. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever.
Going back to Job 5, right? What we opened up with. Hast thou not known that the triumphing of the wicked and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment? If you go back and you go through history, every wicked empire that was set up, that was set on high, that got built up, got torn down and destroyed, perished. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 9 and 6. Oh, thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end.
Thy destructions are come to a perpetual end. So everything that you have done and set up was set up with you destroying somebody. You had to destroy, in order for America to become great, they had to destroy. They had to rape, rob, and murder. And he said, well, your destruction is about to come to a perpetual end. Go ahead.
And thou hast destroyed cities, their memorial is perished with them.
Yeah. So everything that you glorify yourself by your different wars that you were victorious, you know, your different battles, you know, you got your museums that's got all your history of all the different wars, and just like when we went to
I was about to say. What was that?
When we went to the display of the Christopher Columbus ship, the Pinta.
Yeah.
You know, it had all the history on there.
Had a timeline.
It had a timeline. But it was beautiful because it had King David, King Solomon, Moses. Now, if that's not so, because we know secular history about Christopher Columbus and the Mayflower and the Santa Maria and the Pinta and the ships that they came over here on their expeditions on. We know that's reality.
Yeah.
So why when we go on their ships, why do they got the history of the Israelites on them? Because that's the most important history in the world. Mm-hmm. And the Lord made sure that their history will always be remembered. Because everything that's being done is ultimately being done for the memorial of Israel.
Yep.
No, he's doing it. He got to take
What verse did you stop at? 6? Yeah.
This Psalms 9 and 6. Oh, thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end.
You see that all thy enemies. All right, Chief Esau Edom, you go to Psalms the 83rd chapter and give you a list of thy enemies. Man. Go ahead.
And thou hast destroyed cities, and their memorial is perished with them.
You see that? Thy memorial is perished with them. Go ahead. You got to get that word perpetual. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because this is the word perpetual in the online etymology dictionary, and it goes into never ending or changing.
Never ending. It's going to be an everlasting. So Esau, you're never going to come back in power.
Yeah.
You're took down this time. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to come back up.
You're never going to come back up because Jacob is the beginning of following. And the Lord said in Isaiah 45, right, 17, a word without what? A word without end. You know what I'm saying? So the kingdom of heaven, as much I understand it, as we was in dogma, Christianity always said, what the kingdom of heaven is going to be forever, right? You know, but the understanding, what's up,
I was going to add to the point.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, too, which is through the mercy of Yahweh Shai, all right, that we came, we at a very low level, we're going to be brought back up. When you go into the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary for, I think it's Edom, and it says it goes into how that's the only nation not promised any mercy from the Most High. So that means once you get put down to that level, that's it for you. There's no mercy after that. It's a wrap. It close the curve.
The pressure is going to perpetually increase.
Yeah.
So that's how you know the end all of be all Esau Edom is to be burned, the nation of Edom to be burned and completely taken off the earth, off the face of the earth.
The kingdom of heaven is forever.
Oh, but let you know too how hard these devils gonna fight to save a little bit of kingdom they do get. This concrete jungle, this concrete jungle we in now, they gonna fight tooth and nail
over my dead body.
That's right. Yeah,
We
gonna be a lot of them.
and we wouldn't have it no other way.
Right.
Go
Give me
ahead,
the best shot.
Man, we don't want you to lay down.
Right.
Like on House Party 2, when kids tried to come to the shelf and here, I want to pay you for your troubles.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I want to whoop your ass. Fucking reparations.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't. You can't pay us enough for what you took us through.
Man.
I don't know how you can pay us back.
No.
If
What?
you
Get it back.
look, you get the same spot that we in, the
That's
same
it.
spot.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the only way you can pay us back. Reparation. See, that's the only way to make things what? Even, right? You know? But guess what? We know you the devil. You ain't roll. You don't roll like that.
Yeah.
You know? You never satisfied. You keep it all things and all people to yourself. So you must fight. Go ahead, Doc.
This is perpetual in the blue letter Bible.
It says you're gonna have a perpetual end, right? Yep. Go ahead.
It's a imminence. It's a perpetuity. It's a strength, victory, enduring, everlastingness. It's a imminence, enduring of life, endurance in time, perpetual, continually unto the end.
See? So Esau, you have no beginning after your end. You know, there's no more rebirth.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? He coming back. No, sir.
No more renaissance.
No more renaissance for Eve.
No, this deadly wound will not be here.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, rejoice, O daughter Edom. The Lord like say, don't live it up. You better.
Yeah.
You better, because this is the last time you're going to be walking with your nose in the earth.
Yeah.
This is the last time you're going to ever have a say-so. And you better be on all fours, nigga.
Yep. I don't get your last few Memorial Day weekends.
Yeah,
out the
might as
way.
well.
Which is still
Live it up. Keep
Oh, what was the
shit.
last one?
White boy wasted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, make it on your, you know.
Definition for
Memorial.
memorial.
Okay, he gonna get this Michael for one. We can close out on the definition.
Yeah, I see it.
I know. Say,
Yeah, Malachi, microphone one? Or?
yeah. That's it. That's talking about EA right there. Going right where we're going to. Go ahead.
Because this is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1.
Yeah.
It reads, for behold, this is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that should burn as an
Oh,
oven.
that's the destruction of Babylon.
Right.
It said, well,
It says, for behold, the day cometh.
the day is coming. All right, it's fastly approaching. That it's gonna burn as an oven. And going back to the furnace in the ancient time, that furnace was hot. It ain't like the damn oven we got at the crib to only go to 400, 500, 600. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't the stove we're talking about. You know, because that stove can't even heat the whole house up. No, we talking about we talking about some fire. All right, go ahead.
It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubborn.
Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts,
Right.
that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
You see that? It's gonna lead them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, because if you don't pull the roots up, the tree will grow
They'll
back.
grow back. So what are we saying? Esau, you ain't gonna come back in power. It's over, nigga.
Right.
You know, go on, do your thing now. Press the goddamn button. You know,
Right. Yeah.
come on, we ready. We waiting on you.
Rush out.
You know what I'm saying? We waiting on you.
The tree gonna be rooted out of the garden.
Over with. You know, my way go put some dirt on top of that motherfucker. That what it say? You go to Isaiah, sit in the dust.
Yeah.
Oh, brothers, go to Babylon, no throne for you, nigga. Put some dust on top of you. Go ahead. Now go finish it off. One more.
Yeah, that was it.
You ready too?
Okay, verse 2. Verse 2, Malachi chapter 4 and verse 2, it says, but unto you that fear my name,
Right.
shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Unto who? Unto the elect. All right, go ahead.
And it says, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
That's it.
Yeah, you're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
You're gonna be protected.
In good hands like all states.
Yep. And ultimately, that's going into us going up into them chariots. We're gonna be healed. We're gonna get new bodies as we ascend into them chariots. We're gonna and we're gonna be like calves of the stall. So basically, we're gonna be covered and protected while their destruction takes place on America.
That's it, man. You know, going to the hedge. You know, like Proverbs 35. Yep. Read that memorial, then 7, then
Yeah, this is memorial in the online Antimon dictionary. It says memorable, excellent, also remember, committed to memory. It says mindful, remembering, belonging to memory.
Yeah, it's a memory. So as Tazma was speaking on, the memorial of Babylon is what? It's just gonna go down the flames. You know?
There's gonna be a new high holiday. You know,
That's it.
The true Independence Day
Yeah,
for the Israelites.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's Psalms 96. Oh, thou enemy destructions are come to a perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished and killed. But the Lord shall endure forever. And he hath prepared his throne for judgment.
that's it. That's it. Ultimately, the house of David. That's why it's a Psalm of David. That's the Lord's throne. That's what we say He's gonna establish the kingdom of heaven with. Yahushua in the house of David. So He's preparing us for this judgment through the word. He's preparing us for this great judgment that's gonna come upon the wicked. Right? You know? So you want me to take it? Take it out. So Lord will, you were edified again. We're gonna turn towards the east face of Jerusalem, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Right, Kwam Yasharala,
Yasharala.
Ball, Rise Israel, destroy confusion, Shalom, Napakar.
Shalom.
Peace to the elect.
Hey, DTA. Gotta watch it.
Yeah.